Hey gamers, it's Wintermute here from Grind This Game, back with Oyxgen Not Included, and I wanted to just try to take on more dupes in this base because this base is running fairly well. We got lots of surplus food. We're going to try to take on maybe 10 more dupes. Let's kind of see how things go, see if oxygen production can keep up. We might need more showers and bathrooms, but... And I may also try to build a polluted water kind of boiler system using a Tepidizer, using a design that was suggested by RockingOrc in a comment. He has a design for a kind of a big version and a smaller version. I'll try the smaller version, which can convert around 2 to 6 kilograms of polluted water per second. Because we do have lots of extra polluted water, and if we shut down some of these fertilizer makers, we could use some of this polluted water that we're generating from all the power. So I might actually get started on that while we're waiting for new dupes to come in. Now I kind of want to only take on diver's lungs, so we're going to reject all these. So where should we build this thing? Where do we have spare power that we can use? Probably just use this area down here since I already have it. But I do need a clean place for the clean water to go. I do have this little space here I could use. Maybe I'll put it right in here where the old experiment, aquatuner experiment was. Can we mop that? Yeah, we can mop that. So the idea is just to drip polluted water on a Tepidizer. And capture the steam in like a gas valve. Not a gas valve, like a gas permeable tile. Need a valve here. And his design has a little notch for the polluted water to collect in right here. Oh, we don't want it flowing right away. Turn that off. Clean up on aisle 7. Quick. Oh, they're not going to be able to clean that up. Oh well. Need some power. So we're gonna put gas tile here and insulate the whole thing around the edges. Using abyss light in the insulated tile. We got a new dupe. Let's take them on. Who do we got here? No diver's lungs. We'll just keep looking. The idea here will be to put airflow tiles here. So this, when you start dripping water onto the Tepidizer, it'll heat up a lot. Turn the polluted water to steam. And the steam should flow out this way and then condense and fall down here. Actually, I missed a few tiles here, so I'll have to open this up. Make sure our food is being harvested. And it's not because of the bug. But There they go. If you basically don't look at or mouse over the food for too long, they'll just ignore it. It'll sit there 100% grown. It's pretty annoying. And how's our freshwater situation? It's pretty full up here. This is our one of our geysers up here. Down here, well, we're looking good. Lots of fresh water. I don't think we're using it up as fast as we're producing it. So we'll let them harvest all that and then we'll get back to our little experiment. The other thing I might want to do is build a bit of a peak here for the hydrogen to go up into, so it's not just kind of going all over the place here. But I have to deal with this polluted water first. Okay, it looks like they got most of this harvested, so we'll get back to the Tepidizer. So that's all sealed in, that looks good. Need to seal this last bit here. And I probably want to use insulated up here. And maybe build an airlock. Suffocating. Mima, why are you suffocating? Get back to base. Probably also want to use insulated here as well, just because there's going to be a lot of heat pouring out of this thing. All that steam. Actually, the steam is going to escape through this. We'll kind of see how it works and then we'll adjust. Okay, his design said to bring in the polluted water at 2200 grams per second. So we'll see how that works. This thing's all powered up. Yep. Not submerged in liquid. Maybe it needs to fill up a bit first. Yeah, this polluted tile should fill, and then there should be a little bit of overflow, unless they fix this, and then this is not going to work at all. Oh, there it goes. There's dirt coming out. That means there's steam. Oh, we got some fresh water here. Now, fresh water building up in there. Oh, that shouldn't be an issue. It should just turn to steam. And eventually I have to put a pump in here. Get the fresh water out. Oh, what is this? We got sand already. That was quick. Now, I wonder if it's like that's going to mess up the system. Probably. You need a way to get in there. Get that sand out of there. Now, if sand is just going to clog it up every single time, then there's no point. It's not going to work. Oh, I need a ladder all the way down there. There goes the sand. Crap, just turned on. Okay, gotta seal this back up quickly. So this thing overheats at 175. Oh, we got got some new dupes. No diver lungs. I'll just take this one on. It's cycling on now. But I think there's too much water here. Just let this run for a while and see how it works. We don't have any steam yet. There we go. It's staying on for a while. It's getting hot. It's 122 degrees. No steam though. Now if there's too much water in here, it'll just heat up to 85 and then more water will flow in and it'll never work. Yeah, there's probably too much water in there. We're gonna turn off the flow rate for now, because we gotta eject some steam out of here or it'll never work. Okay, I'm gonna drain all the water out of here, mop it up, and kind of reset this thing. See how it works. So get that going at 2200. So I'll come back after I've cleaned all this up and we'll see if we can get it to work. Okay, we're back and we got most of the water cleaned up. And we set this to 2200 again and we'll see if it works. Oh, we got some dirt. That's a good sign. Oh, we got sand right away. So I cleared up the sand and I made a bit more space here to see if this helps. I'm running out of power. I don't think I have enough power overall in the system. Okay, we didn't have a battery on this line, so I added one. Give a little bit better buffer. Yeah, we're getting sand in here, which is not good. New dupe. Oh, we got a diver's lungs. 2 of them. Oh, a narcoleptic diver lung. Let's go with this guy. And I put the blocks back in here just because I think those are there for the design, for the steam to just only allow this space to be occupied by steam. Oh, we got a little trickle of fresh water there. Tiny one. Got jumping dirt in there. Not sure why it does that. Got a little bit of steam in there. It's staying on at about 150 to 170 degrees. While this thing is running, let's go take a look at our food situation. Yeah. All ready for harvest. No one harvesting. While they're doing that, I'll just keep an eye on this thing. Doesn't seem to be working as advertised. Unless this ladder is messing it up somehow, but I doubt it. Now it could be there's too much pressure in here, so I'm going to open this door. In order to have a place for the steam to flow out. Oh, we got some steam, finally. A little bit. We're frying little Hassan down there. We gotta get him out of there. Get out of there, you silly guy. Okay, we gotta move that manual generator. So now it's overheating. And we got more sand. Okay, so this design doesn't quite work. Because this is just going to get filled with sand. And we can't go in there every 2 minutes and clear it out. It's just silly. So I plugged this wall here. So that all the steam that gets across these airflow tiles can just condense and flow out. These might get too hot though. Same thing, we got steam down here we probably don't want. Oh, we got another dupe. Guess we'll take on max. Seems decent enough. So we got a lot of steam building up now. So I had to make more space for it to flow in here. It's actually making a lot of steam. Now the tiles are starting to break because it's too hot in there. Now we basically have a heat problem. We got all this excess heat we can't get rid of. Could put some Weezeworts in. We basically need a giant cold sink to convert all this steam into water. So we could put a bunch of Weezeworts here, but this Tepidizer's overheating now. Okay, we're gonna call this one big fat hairy failure. This is overheating now. Try to put cooling in here to try to condense some of this water, but the main issue is just getting rid of all this heat now. Which in debug mode I'm sure is easy, but in the real world, not as easy. So we better turn this valve off, back down to 0. I had it at 10,000 just to try to cool this area down, but it didn't work. So I'll probably deconstruct a lot of the stuff in here. It was a fun experiment. It looked like it was going to work, but heat, getting rid of all the excess heat is the main thing. So we'll just take on more dupes and see if we can keep them all fed, keep them all oxygenated. See if we can get up to 50. Well, 40 first. More dupes. Let's go with auto. Looks pretty good. I'm going to deconstruct all of this because we're not going to use this anymore. We're not going to grow any more pinch peppernut. I think we might actually need another hydrogen generator here. I think we're backing up with all this hydrogen here. So I'll put one of those in. Okay, I think that'll clear it up a bit faster. And I wanted to build a bit of a pyramid here, but we got all this stuff in the way. So I might have to just kind of have it right here at the top, because we can't destroy this kind of tile. But we also have to deal with all this polluted water. I think if we dig here, this is going to break through. We could try to let it drain out and try to mop it up here. Or I could put it right here, because this is kind of the natural high point right now already. Yeah, that might work. Make a tiny little nook up here. And then all the hydrogen should go up here if we open it up. It's right here. Need to get power up there. And we probably want an Atmos switch again. We can probably reuse our filter for this hydrogen generator. Let's see. Yeah, we can lead the pipe down here into here. We can actually have both maybe running at once. Go, my little children. Build, build. There we go. That should clear out all that. Probably want airflow tiles. Here, here. I probably want to open this up a bit more, so I'm going to deconstruct that. Open up that little piece there. And put some airflow tiles along here. That way the hydrogen should kind of float up this way. Oh, got another dupe. Diver's lungs, perfect. Do we have enough beds? I think we got one to spare. Gotta put some more beds in. Oh, we're out of eating tables, I think. Fix that. Gonna probably put the next set of bedrooms right down here. Oxygen's actually getting a bit thin. These 3 bathrooms are really busy though. 3 bathrooms, 36 dupes. Okay, bedrooms. Come back in a few cycles and just see how everything is going. She got a bit of slime lung on these 2 cots here. So I assigned 1 person to disinfect. What was a little bit here too? Must have been on the materials that these were built out of. But generally, we have no disease in the base. Oh, there's some up here, actually. But it'll all die off in the pure oxygen environment. Let's take on Turner. He's buff. So we've got one more dupe here. Oh, diver's lungs. Welcome, Harold. So we're up to 38 dupes. Things are running pretty smoothly, but we have a bit of a small CO2 buildup here. I don't understand why it's not flowing through, but could be that they're just generating it faster than it can fall down. If we look at our reports though, for the last few days we got, there's still a small positive net oxygen production. So we could probably take on 1 or 2 more dupes without oxygen issues, but we still have more fresh water that we could be using to make oxygen. So I might put an electrolyzer around here. But this episode's getting kind of long, so I'm going to wrap this one up, and in the next one we'll try to push all our way to maybe 50 dupes, 60 dupes. We'll just keep adding until we kind of hit some limits. I don't think we'll hit a limit on food. We'll probably hit a limit on oxygen first. Or polluted water will be an issue where we can't get rid of it fast enough. But for now, it's all these fertilizer makers are kind of using it all up, so that's good. So please hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying these, if you haven't subscribed already. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.